Imagine a civilization so powerful that its influence still shapes our lives today. Its roads connected continents. Its laws influenced modern governments. Its armies conquered much of the known world. For centuries, Rome seemed unstoppable. Yet even the greatest empire in history eventually fell. How did a small village become a global superpower? And why did it collapse? This is the story of the Roman Empire. The birth of Rome. Rome began around 753 BC as a small settlement beside the Tiber River in Italy. According to legend, the city was founded by Romulus, who became Rome's first ruler. At first, Rome was insignificant compared to its neighbors, but the Romans possessed something special: discipline, organization, and an ability to learn from others. After centuries under kings, the Romans overthrew their monarchy in 509 BC and created a republic. Instead of one ruler holding all power, elected officials in the Senate governed the state. This new system gave Rome stability, and stability created growth. Conquering Italy and Carthage. As Rome grew stronger, it expanded across Italy. Its armies were highly organized and incredibly disciplined. Unlike many conquerors, Rome often allowed defeated peoples to become allies. This gave Rome more soldiers and more resources. Soon Rome faced its greatest rival, Carthage, a wealthy trading empire in North Africa. The two powers fought a series of brutal conflicts known as the Punic Wars. The Carthaginian general Hannibal shocked the world by crossing the Alps with elephants and invading Italy. For years, Rome suffered devastating defeats, but Rome refused to surrender. Eventually, Roman forces defeated Carthage and destroyed the city in 146 BC. Rome emerged as the dominant power of the Mediterranean. Julius Caesar and the end of the Republic. Success brought enormous wealth, but it also created corruption and political conflict. Powerful generals became more influential than elected leaders. One of those generals was Julius Caesar. Caesar conquered Gaul, modern-day France, and became a hero to the Roman people. His growing power frightened many senators. In 49 BC, Caesar crossed the Rubicon River and began a civil war. After victory, he became dictator for life. But on March 15, 44 BC, Caesar was assassinated by senators who feared he wanted to become king. Instead of saving the Republic, the assassination triggered more chaos. The Republic was dying. An empire was about to be born. Augustus and the Golden Age. Following years of civil war, Caesar's adopted son Octavian defeated his rivals. In 27 BC, he became Augustus, the first Roman emperor. Under Augustus began the Pax Romana, or Roman peace. For nearly 200 years, Rome experienced stability, prosperity, and expansion. Trade flourished. Cities grew. Roads connected distant provinces. Aqueducts supplied clean water. The Roman army protected borders stretching across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. At its peak, more than 60 million people lived under Roman rule. Rome had become the most powerful empire on earth. Daily life in the empire. Roman cities were among the most advanced in the ancient world. Citizens enjoyed public baths, marketplaces, theaters, and arenas. The Colosseum became famous for gladiator contests and public spectacles. Roman engineers built roads, bridges, and aqueducts that amazed the ancient world. Latin became the language of administration and trade. Roman law brought order to a vast empire. For many people, life under Rome offered security and opportunity. But beneath the surface, problems were growing. The beginning of decline, 1300 to 1500. As the empire expanded, it became increasingly difficult to govern. The military grew more expensive. Taxes increased. Political corruption spread. Civil wars became more frequent. By the 3rd century AD, Rome entered a period of crisis. Emperors were constantly overthrown. The economy weakened. Inflation reduced the value of money. Foreign invasions increased. The empire was struggling to hold itself together. The fall of Rome. As barbarian tribes migrated across Europe, pressure on Roman borders increased. Groups such as the Goths and Vandals entered Roman territory. Some became allies. Others became enemies. In 410 AD, the city of Rome was sacked by the Visigoths. The event shocked the world. The once invincible city had fallen. Over the following decades, the Western Empire continued to weaken. Finally, in 476 AD, the last Western Roman emperor was removed from power. The Western Roman Empire had come to an end, but its collapse was not caused by a single battle. It resulted from centuries of political instability, economic strain, military costs, corruption, and external pressure. Rome became too large and too complex to sustain itself. Rome's lasting legacy. Although the empire fell, Rome never truly disappeared. Its laws influenced modern legal systems. Its architecture inspired governments and cities. Its roads changed transportation. Its language shaped many modern languages. Its ideas helped build the modern world. The rise of Rome shows what human ambition can achieve. Its fall reminds us that no empire lasts forever. More than 1,500 years after its collapse, Rome remains one of the most fascinating civilizations in history. Its empire is gone. Its influence is everywhere.